Morning, everyone. Let's call this meeting of the Schenectady County Industrial Development Agency to order. May I first please have an approval of the motion to approve the minutes for July 26, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of approving the minutes signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Second on the agenda is the treasurer's report.
All right. Donna, you want to take the lead?
Good morning, how are you? So it's nice to report on the county IDA that cash-wise, we're sitting in a good place. We have $1.1 million. We have some project income that came in this year. And I think in terms of expenses, we're probably pretty much done for this year as far as I know. Oh, no, excuse me. No,
yeah.
We have the $300,000 that's going to be coming through from the land bank for all the demolitions. But other than that, we're pretty much done. So we've had a good year. And things really good.
Any other questions from the treasurer's report?
I move to accept the treasurer's report.
Motion made by Chris Gardner to accept the treasurer's report.
I'll second.
Seconded by Mike Martell. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Treasurer's report is accepted. Okay. We have a budget resolution 546.23.
We have to have that budget into the authority budgets office by the end of this month. You'll see it presented, the forecast for the remainder of the year. As Tonya noted, the $300,000 of project expenditures, the partnership that we had with the land bank with Metroplex on the county properties down off Erie Boulevard, that's gone great. I think it's really taken away some very visible blight. Those were also buildings where a lot of people were squatting, bad behaviors going on. So very happy to get those done. Steve Streichman has been leading that effort. Moving forward for next year, no projects that we see really on the horizon right now. So we kept our $25,000 kind of stock revenue line. And if we don't have much activity, we don't anticipate much in expenses. If anything comes up, obviously that would change. Ray, do you have any thoughts, comments?
No, just keep it modest now, and as we can get projects in the pipeline, we'll move forward.
Very good. Well, that's it.
I'll entertain a motion to accept the 2024 budget resolution 546.23. Moved by Mike Martell. And we have a second. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Do we have any other business?
Yes, we do. Sorry, something we've been working on, and we wanted to get your help and support. And something that Sarah May and Chris are familiar with from the county legislature deliberations. This is a aerial photo of the Waynesburg YMCA, and as Chris points out, we don't often get an opportunity to do projects in Waynesburg or Princetown. They're basically become bedroom rural communities that are, we do some things with our agricultural district. We've done a couple of projects out there with a brewery and some community improvement projects, but my entire time here, it's been very rare that we've had an opportunity to jump in and do something meaningful in those communities. And this is a great opportunity to do so. This is the former YMCA, which is closed in Duanesburg. It's a beautiful building, 20-some thousand square feet, built 2009 by BPL. Post-COVID, it was shut down by the Y. It sits on more than 20 acres, I think 26 acres.
Yes, 26, yeah.
26
Yeah.
acres, really impressive site. It has water and sewer. And it's really served as a community center and as a resource center for Duanesburg, Princetown, and even parts of Schoharie County and just that whole rural part of western Schenectady County. And the county has been leading an effort to get this facility reopened. We have reached an agreement to purchase it. It's been approved by the county legislature. We received an amazing donation from Tom Putnam, whose family runs Fenimore Asset Management in Cobleskill. Great people. His daughter lives in Schenectady. He's donating $300,000 to the cause because there's really nothing out there as far as amenities. I mean, the big win was getting Hannaford built out there. There's a small Hannaford built out there. Basically, just very little as far as community assets. The county negotiated an agreement so that the school district could use the gym. The school district has these great sports teams, but they're in a gym that is undersized. The Y has a gym that's actually official high school size, has a pool, has a workout room, has a community room. The county also negotiated for the ability to run senior meal site there, have other community programs. It's just really a great building, and we really are looking forward to getting this deal closed. The Metroplex is putting in, had committed $150,000. We're going to ask our board to double that commitment to $300,000, and we'd like to ask for the IDA to contribute $150,000 toward this effort to, and I know we're supposed to use it for land acquisition with the IDA, so we have plenty of land that we'd help control, because that has potential for future development out there. And so we'd ask for your support. I know we usually put this stuff on the packet, but it's kind of time sensitive because we're trying to get this under control. But it's really, it's been we have a private operator that has another facility in Middleburg. They're really excited about opening the facility up. It's something that we've had total bipartisan, total support from the community. And as I said, I'm repeating myself, but I've been here 20 years and we've hardly done anything for Greensburg or Princetown, so it's a great opportunity to jump in. I know Chris has been living this, so he probably wants to.
Yeah. So we started out, we thought we were going to be able to give it to the school district. That didn't work out. Then we thought it was going to be a community college, and it turned out that it'd be very expensive for them to run it. So without Ray's help, this deal would not have actually come together at the end, because the banks are tough. And these are good people. So I think it's a worthy project. To build something like this today would cost $15 to $20 million probably, based on how our construction costs are going up. So we're kind of excited. I moved to what was the exact 150. I make that motion in support of.
Can I ask a couple of quick questions? And I know we've had the opportunity to meet the operators, lovely people, very enthusiastic. This is a very exciting project and great opportunity. You mentioned we can really only acquire land with this body. Are these two separate
Well, you know,
processes?
they want the IDAs to not just provide grants, they want us to be able to tie up land for future development, correct?
But put a man on the spot. We'll talk more about, I think if we were to provide this involvement in the project, there are some parcels that are not actually developed. That would be one way for us to bring resources in. We would be crafting this to make sure that we are fully aligned with the public authorities.
And these are separate parcels.
No, it's all owned by.
It's all.
Well, they're all owned by it, but they're actually separate.
Right, that was my
Tax
question.
parcels.
Okay.
They started building a few condos right out front. I'd move there in a minute because you're right next to the Y, and the closer I get to the Y, the better for me for my workouts. But it's a really lovely site, and our funding would go toward the purchase price of the facility and the land. And we try to move this deal forward and get it closed in the next couple of days.
Just a point of clarification, the county is purchasing the parcels.
We're purchasing it, then we're going to sell it to the Davises.
You're going to sell the smaller portion or the whole
We're
thing?
selling the whole thing.
Okay.
The whole thing was, yes. That was approved by the legislature
Right. So we have a motion.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Couple times now.
All right, so we have a motion to allocate $150,000 from the IDA toward, to be applied towards the land acquisition portion of this project.
I'll second.
Second by Sarah May.
Happy to answer any other questions or comments.
Do we have a timeline?
We hope to have the facility open by January 1st, and we're just on the phone with the attorney for NBT Bank. Who happens to be the Schoharie County attorney, so I know him a little bit. So we're ready to close with the Y in probably within 2 weeks, and then hopefully within another 2 weeks after that, we can have everything done, and they can have access. They can have the fit up done for January 1st. Critical time for health and
Sign-ups.
fitness
Yeah.
clubs.
Yeah.
Everybody's making their New Year's resolutions, so.
That's it.
Money back.
The other thing
Sign up
is
for 3 months, not 1 month. That's what
The
they
Y
did.
has kept the building warm. They haven't,
Good.
it hasn't gone dark. So.
They kept the pool running too, yeah.
They kept this thing going, so it's not gonna be a difficult reopen. But it's been closed for years and years and years, but they kept it kept it.
Pandemic.
It's really good.
When you say they, who was they?
Temple District YMCA,
Okay.
it got closed during the pandemic.
Yeah, never reopened.
Do we expect that there might still be some opportunities for childcare within the building as well?
Yes. that's
Yeah.
what I'm
Yes, we're looking at that, yep.
really, and that's such a need in our community.
Absolutely.
Out there.
Especially out there.
And everything, I mean, it can be used for meetings, it can be used for, the schools can use it.
Childcare is big.
Childcare.
I got a great
feeding.
employee that, that has issues with the children's father, and if she could find childcare affordable, I know she would be willing to work 2 more days a week for me,
It's a real barrier to employment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a wonderful commercial kitchen too there, so we would move our senior meal site there as well, so. And, it's, the Y was an important community center for the Duanesburg area and Princetown too. So by reopening it, and like having community benefits as part of the deal, it just makes Duanesburg a more friendly, livable.
Place, yeah.
Well, it's just the opportunity that sometimes these rural areas don't have don't have it at their fingertips. So, I think so. We have a motion and we have a second. Any other questions? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay, any other business? I'll entertain a motion to
Just one
adjourn.
thing, just
Yes, sir.
more good news, the state awarded their offshore wind contracts this week, and G won them all. For wind turbines, for the blades and for the nacelles, which are the guts of the wind turbines. They're building the onshore wind turbine nacelles at the downtown plant as we speak. Great growth happening at G Schenectady. We had the Chamber Awards dinner 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago?
Yeah, it was great to see
The
the,
G people could not be more excited about Schenectady right now. This offshore stuff will be done either at the Port of Queens or Albany, because the blades are the size of a football field, but it has tremendous ripple effect on both this unit and the downtown campus, which is part of the environment, part of the city. This is a multi-billion-dollar order, and it was really important to G and our home ground in the state. So it's very positive news coming out of G right now. So, thank you, Governor, for doing that.
Mike was commenting on all the labor that was, how busy they were on this kind of work. And at the Chamber Awards, it was great to see some of the folks who used to be in the gas turbine business that have transferred over and doing work on the renewable side.
It's great. Sorry.
No problem. That's great. That is very good news. Okay. No other business before the IDA. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the IDA meeting.
So
Moved by Sarah May, seconded. Okay, and
On to the CRC.
that's it. All those first, I'll signify by saying aye, so we
Aye.
adjourn officially. Okay. On to the Schenectady County Capital Resource Corporation. Okay, I'll call this meeting to order officially at 9:18 a.m. First, may we please have an approval of the minutes for March 29th, 2023. So moved by Chris Gardner, second by Mike Martell. All those in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we have a treasurer's report again.
I'll do this one. I can do this one.
Oh, you can do this.
We paid for an audit and then we had some interest. So it's pretty slow, higher interest rates. I think that,
$15, okay.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, so cash on hand, 107,822. That's where we are.
Move to accept the treasurer's report.
All right,
Second.
second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor of accepting the treasurer's report, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, opposed? Nobody. Very good. Okay. All right. We have a motion to appoint an executive director, resolution 248.23.
So we, at the Chamber Award, they also recognized J.B. Hutt as a patroon for his work that he's done here. He was here for 24 years, I believe. I reminded him that he was still technically the executive director of the CRC.
He said, get rid of that, huh?
But yeah. So as we're going through and getting ready, it's just one thing we had to take care of. So I appreciate your support.
All right, so the motion to appoint David as the executive director. I have a motion by Chris Gardner,
Second.
second by Sarah May Pratt. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Good. Okay, congratulations, it's official now.
Thank you. Jamie can officially be retired now.
Okay. All right, next on the agenda is the 2024 budget for the CRC.
Yep, so for 2024, again, there's no projects in the pipeline that I'm aware of. I assume with higher interest rates, we're not going to see many folks looking to refinance, or we'll see what their capital expenditures are. Remember that these could be not-for-profit organizations that come and take advantage of the Capital Resource Corporation for not-for-profit finance or tax-exempt financing. So the tool is here. Ray's always talking to everyone around the county if we can be of assistance, but I'm not aware of any additional activity.
Okay, I will entertain a motion to accept the 24 budget.
So moved.
Moved by Mike Martell,
Second.
second by Sarah May Pratt. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good, motion carries. Okay. All right, is there any other business before the Capital Resource Corporation? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved by Sarah May Pratt, second by Nicholas. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
in, because we have to file these with the budgets with the AEO.